All right, all right, all right. So I think I logged into this yesterday, and I think I saw a new update on, which I didn't think was going to happen that soon, but you know, it gives us a chance to jump into this very quickly, very briefly. Because if I'm going to do dailies, why not also do some story content? So let's jump into it. Girls Frontline 2, Exilium, or whatever they say. Whatever they say. Whatever they say, indeed. Why do they say that? What does that even mean, man? Okay. But yeah. What's this? Oh no. 3 combat exercises. Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. Does that count? Okay, I don't know. What's this one? Brief daily quest. Oh, it's that thing. Well, okay, we can do that. We'll do that. Yeah, they people piping up is always good. It was weird, like going back to my stats and seeing like a ton of people watching Crimson Tears, and then like nobody says anything. They're just watching Crimson Tears in silence. But yeah, I'm probably not gonna do Diablo 2 tonight. I was planning on doing Daggerfall, so I think I'll jump into Daggerfall. Daggerfall surprises me because that one gets views after the fact, or it was. It kind of slowed down a bit. It's just kind of an interesting quirk of the system. Diablo 2 will continue, but probably not tonight because I feel like shit, to be honest. Okay, did I go here? I had to speed run this stuff. Because I was not planning on doing this, but then yeah, I saw the update was there. I need to make sure though, because I could be just tripping. Tripping is bad for the humors. Okay. Might play. Alright. Now we should be good on just what's this? No, I don't care about that. What's this? Oh yeah. Free stuff. What's this? Oh yeah. What is all this? We should be close, right? Okay, well, we got this on stream. Wear now, sure, she can wear that. Who is that? That's Moss in the Gaunt, right? Yeah, whatever. Okay, so there we go. Like, these gotcha games are all about clicking on stuff, and then you win. So let's endorse that for us. A lot of stuff. So, do I really need to like manually do that? Do I have time to do that? Dang it. Okay. And there's 2 season passes going on right now. That's what that is. They're 2 separate ones. But they're the same. So I guess they just want you to double up, which I haven't cared. Because again, see, I don't get it. I guess there's different actions and rewards, but I think the contents are the same. It's like they're always the same. The only thing that's different, hold on. Oh, we can purchase for... Okay, so like the only things... See, there's nothing even interesting in this one. The other ones you get like banners and stuff, which I don't care about personally, but it is something. All right, so let's jump in to here. So we got this. This is what apparently was new yesterday. That's also a danger for these type of games, right? Burnout. And Zenless Zone Zero is a game I didn't really care for, and I got the character I wanted, and there are characters in that I didn't want, so when I got her, it's like, oh, I think I beat the game. I don't feel like playing it. Alright, so let's, I'm going to do a supply run real quick. Then we'll jump into the survivors, and then the game. Try to. I want to beat these all in one stream now. From now on, beat these events. It's just gonna be weird. Like if I do another stream when the other stuff pops open, I might actually. I'll have to see. Okay, we need to run. We will see. Let's see. I got Andoris in my squad. You know what? Let's not use her yet. We're just gonna do the same thing every time. You know what? Like the concept of the battle passes really suck. Because they really do force you to waste time on these games, which will cause burnout. Like, sure, like you'll be more invested in the ideas to spend more money, but like it sucks. There are a couple games though that do it in a way that I actually actively like. It's not like I tolerate, but I actually like what they do. It's something that I would consider, but there's still a FOMO aspect because you have to be there. And that's Halo Infinite and Among Us. When you buy a season pass in those, you can continue to work on those essentially forever as long as the game is up. Which I feel like the First Descendant should also be that way. I don't know why, like, I guess it's FOMO, but First Descendant would probably get more sales if it did it that way because of how the rewards just work in that game. Plus, the First Descendant season pass is cheaper than like it's like an Among Us pass where it's cheap. Now, ideally, like it still wouldn't be FOMO, but I like the idea of not buying progression, but buying like new costumes and stuff and working towards them. That essentially and items and stuff. That's essentially classic game design. Expansion design, but I think the only games I know that do that are Halo Infinite, which is not a good game, and Among Us, which I like Among Us, but like how many of us are playing Among Us? Yeah, I've beaten it's like the way I play Dark Souls, like yeah, no, like I like to, I'm way too cautious and grindy, so it's like, it takes me a while to get through Dark Souls. Yeah, that's the thing too, these games. Like, that's almost where I'm at in this game, right? I have pretty much everything unlocked that I can unlock right now, so it's like, what, and the story's not that good, let's be honest with you, it's gotten worse over time. So it's just like, but it's just like part of the course, I guess. It's the what do they call it? The I don't know. But that's like why Destiny always has more content. Destiny, of course, its problem with Destiny 2 is that they also remove content. So it's just like nobody really does it right. And there's some that are on the right path, but they just are afraid of sticking that landing. All right, let's see if we can get through this. This is like going to be all battle, right? I'm going to keep Andoris in our party, just because. I think actually, like everyone's too high level. I like how they fixed the auto so it doesn't automatically skip when you click. It just makes it go faster. Like, this is a double big event, and they've really not spent any money on like voice acting or nothing. This is like very basic and quick, which again is fine for me, but it's also like noticeable. It's like, oh, big event. You compare this to Nikkei, which is at constant huge events all of a sudden. I don't want to come off as like okay. I want Let's do a classic blonde squad. I'm tired of. I thought I changed her outfit. Hold on. What's it look like? Okay, good. We're gonna go blonde squad tonight. And Vector. Vector, she's on already blonde. But yeah, that's the rub there. It's like even with its story failings, and it does have some. I really think that Viper not dying in Nikkei. It's a spoiler, but that event like kind of breaks the game. Everything's dead. Very cool. Okay. Continue. And that's also like why personally I prefer games that have a definitive end, which this game actually kind of did at first, which was when the game was really good when during the main campaign, where because it felt like just a full actual release. I guess I don't know how to describe that. Like an XCOM clone, a story-based XCOM clone, but then oh, it's got to go on forever, and forever content-wise is like only lasts so long because again, your objective is to collect all this stuff, but if you keep playing, which the game wants you to do, you're gonna run out of being able to do that. Like I can continue to collect money and stuff and try to unlock things, but oh shit, Vector. Like that's not going to get me very far, really, because I don't know. Oh, that. It works more, I guess, with more multiplayer-centric games, but that's its own can of worms. Like I tried Mecha Break. I did a stream on that back in the day, which the beta was fun, but I find myself just like walking around exploring. I don't really feel like ever playing the the actual game now because again I don't have time for that anyway. Like if I was gonna start streaming multiplayer stuff, I'd probably try Warzone, or I'd go back to doing those Gears of War 2 bot matches just because that's the good part of Gears of War 2. And I'm not sweaty enough, especially nowadays. Like I'm finding when I'm getting older that I am losing kind of. I don't know, like if it's reflexes or just kind of like patience. I guess it could be. No, that's how I feel too. I like. That's why I like the Elder Scrolls games, and that's also why I do tend to beat the main campaigns first, is because you don't have to. There's a reward for doing it. Is the reward good? If it is good, I'll do it. Kill him. Oh my god. Is she not good enough? Moss Nagant, do I need to level you up? It still annoys me that this game doesn't have like tactical outfits for everybody, even though Vepley has one in her art. As her tactical outfit would have been badass, but I guess not. We don't get good shit. Here, kill that guy. Shit, homie. An auto charge. Let's see what it does. I'm just curious. Oh, she can't do nothing? Why is it? What's the point? And yeah, like the idea of the season pass stuff is like you have, like especially in most games, like this game. This game, its season pass ain't nothing. It's easy. Basically, just log in, and as you do your daily stuff to get rewards, you do your season pass. It's nothing. But other games, like Snowbreak is easy too. And then like, but First Descendant, that one. Like that one requires you to play a lot of the game sometimes, like the last couple. This new one doesn't seem so bad because it actually like stacks like challenges, so it seems easier. But I mean, if I would buy the season pass, I'd feel the being forced to play, like do the really specific stupid challenges of like, oh, do this much damage with poison characters, which I would do normally by myself, but being forced to do it just adds a sense of tedium to it, you know? And that's where, like, that's why I just started ignoring that. Plus, it's like, what am I paying for, right? If I don't finish this season pass, right, I'm not going to get all the rewards. I'm losing money, right? It's almost like gambling. Again, which is why I feel like it should be like Halos or Among Us, where you buy the season pass and you just continue to work on your leisure forever, really. I can't imagine that Among Us, like, even if it goes offline, that it's going to be like offline, you know? Halo will. that game will die. Halo Infinite will die. And what was the first game with the Battle Pass? I know Fortnite popularized it, but what was the first? It just seems kind of asinine, really. Now, I've spent real money in this, and I kind of regretted it. They're designed to get you, like, oh, you wanna see this chick with her tits out? Pay us money, you know? It's like, yeah, totally. Who wouldn't? I was like, I don't know. That's how these games get you. For like the First Descendant though, it's like you can buy all sorts of stuff, but it's like, why? So then of course they did the each outfit is more and more revealing, right? Because other people are probably like, why would I buy boost in this? World of Warcraft, like Blizzard, yeah, Blizzard is to blame for so much because they also popularized loot boxes. But I'm pretty like, I don't think, like the first game I think with loot boxes might have been Mass Effect 3, and in that system it was a really cool system. But the problem is that you could pay for it, which was the point. But it worked very well without paying for it. So they should have just took out that ability to do it, because like the randomized reward system, and that was kind of like you're playing like a Diablo or loot game. But the idea, of course, was, oh, you buy the randomized loot box. Oh, I went back there again. And you just keep giving us money and get what you want, when that shouldn't have been the case. But then, like, Blizzard really ran with that, I think, in Overwatch, and that's when we had that scourge for a while. Still awful practice. Like, any system like that, you shouldn't be able, pay for it. Which is kind of like what the rolling system in these gacha games is, because you're rolling, for these characters, right? So this is essentially advanced loot boxing, but I still honestly will say that it worked way better in Mass Effect 3, which very well might have been like the innovator of that. But yeah, I'm kind of curious about the history of loot boxes, because like you have games, right? There we go, kill him. like lost content, right? Like always online games, multiplayer games, of course, have lost content. But like, what lost content are in these systems? Like, oh, I can't get Snoop Dogg or something, whoever, in Call of Duty anymore because he was in like the Battle Pass, right? Stuff like that. Oh man, see, they got it planned out. Like there was studies about how to get people to do that stuff, and it's interesting, but kind of like kind of gross watching those. Victor. Nice one, Moss in the Gaunt. Continue killing spree. Who's still alive? Oh. Not anymore. Come on, come on. We're gonna go so fast. We're at 22 minutes, and then we got the little visual novel segment, which, you know, is what it is. Eliminate all enemies again. I think we can do that. I just have a hunch. Where is Vector? How come it goes on Endorse first? What's the science? Alright, that's gonna kill them all. It's that easy, man. What's that say? Whatever. Oh, I was like, what's going on here? Alright, this must be the end. My only friend. The end. Was the end the first first song where like yeah, sure, why not? Like they didn't censor like constant F-bombs. As they censored Break On Through, which like the modern releases it's not censored, which is really cool. But like the end, he always just goes on like a complete scat like fucking F-bomb spree in the climax. And that always intrigued me because that was 1967. Masa Nagant. Like he says it kind of, you know, rapidly, where he has some, what's the word, leeway is like, oh, I wasn't saying fuck, but no, he was, and you can tell, like, It's like, no, you can't pull the wool over on us, Mr. Morrison. It's like, fuck yeah. Fuck me too. Come on. Fuck me, baby. That's what he says. It's like, there's like no ambiguity, really. Alright. Nice. See how nice that was? That was what we call very nice. Let's do a supply mission on this side. And then I'll just auto it. Self-diagnosis. And Doris, don't do that. You know that's not a good idea. Do more spawn. Bollocks! Where are they gonna spawn? Oh, I see. 1, 2. 3, 4. Okay. Let's go. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. And Doris-chan. Shit. I don't know. She's not dressed for this weather. There we go. Alright, that's enough battle for tonight. You got like old 90s VCR music. I got VHS infomercial music. Okay, so Villa of Moments Part 2. So what are we working on? I don't know. It's feels like, oh, this is how you turn your car warranty. Remember to follow traffic laws in your new Ford station wagon. Oh, stop buying stuff. I've been watching the new Naked Gun, and by that I mean I've been watching clips of the new Naked Gun. That's about it. Okay, vestigial display. Is that like another story? What is that? So maybe this is more to it. 2 challenges. Okay, so this might be a 3-parter. Okay. So there'll be a 3rd stream, hopefully, when this stuff. Okay, 2 weeks from now. So let's finish this. We get paid to do this. But like the clip, which I'm not usually someone who is fond of like toilet humor, but the clip that I keep sending to people is the chili dog scene, which the clip on YouTube is like multiple segments. Like the first part, he's test driving, and then it's the interrogation, and like the part that I really thought was like classic Police Squad was the man's laughter bit. But other than that, like the other clips, like yeah, it's definitely, you can tell that the humor is slightly different. The Police Squad and the Naked Gun, like Airplane and Top Secret, have a very dry Midwestern humor, and you can tell that it's Californians trying to emulate that. So, what is it, produced by Seth MacFarlane? Like, his heart was probably in the right place, but it's not quite there. But there are bits that you could definitely see being in there. Like, it definitely didn't, from what I've seen, it didn't overtake the, like, one of my favorite comedy sketches of all time was a Liam Neeson sketch, and it's from, God, what was it called? Life's Too Short, I think. It's the one where Warwick Davis takes him to meet with Ricky Gervais and Stephen Merchant. It's the, if you ever look up improvisational comedy, Liam Neeson or Liam Neeson AIDS, it's that one. So I was kind of looking forward to that just based off of that. I mean, he's fine, but he doesn't, like Liam Neeson, like Leslie Nielsen, geez. Like, in Airplane was definitely playing it straight, but even by Naked Gun, he was kind of a little bit loose, right? Which, Liam kind of comes off a bit overly stiff, right? But the man's laughter bit, I don't know. I thought that and the part where Busta Rhymes is like, don't do it, don't eat it. Howdy, welcome to the stream. I'm just getting ready to go into Daggerfall. You're seeing me do busy work here because I have this is a dedicated series on my channel for mostly worse. So, but in a second I'm going to jump into Elder Scrolls, the Unity version of Daggerfall, because it's been a while and I need to do that because I can't remember what I was working on in Daggerfall. It's probably up to no good. Let's click through this. Neeson's new Nissan. See that yeah, it's stuff like that, yeah. The and I saw there was one scene that was just kind of, I guess it could have fit in the third Naked Gun, but it was more like those like really shitty like Zucker Brothers knockoffs in the 90s. Like when Mel Brooks started making some really bad movies, right? A scene there where Liam Neeson's trying to like break in while Pamela Anderson's trying to distract a guy. It was very awkward. Like, yeah, like there's a scene like it in the originals with the Priscilla Presley, but Priscilla Presley was just more, I don't know, endearing. I don't know. Because of course, I'm old enough to remember when Pamela Anderson was the thing, right? And, like, she's in a way inspired casting, but again, not quite like. If you look at it, like, from a meta perspective, Tommy Lee is no Elvis Presley, and Pamela Anderson is no Priscilla Presley. From a meta. Oh, shoot. So yeah, I'm just about wrapped up. I'm just doing busy work. Yeah, that's kind. Yeah, that bit was funny too. But that's kind of like what a McFarlane like gag, right? So I kind of wonder like if it was more McFarlane-y and it wasn't trying to be police squaddy, because like the Zucker brothers had nothing, and the other guy, I think the other guy died though. I might be wrong though. Like they had nothing to do with it, right? So they're trying to do like a traditional police squad movie. It's weird that they weren't involved. Because, you know, I mean, Police Squad is a great show. Top Secret, like, no one watched it, but Top Secret's a classic. Airplane is a super classic. And, of course, The Naked Gun is a super classic, right? Like, yeah, they're old, but, you know, they're still around. They're scary movies, like, it's kind of like a reverse of the scary movie thing, right? Like, the first two scary movies were done by the Wayans brothers, and they are way different from the later ones by the Zuckers. And I actually prefer the Wayans ones, even though, of course, I would rather watch The Naked Gun or Airplane over them. But the vibe, even of the second one, where it was almost just like a straight parody, that was very, like, the Scary Movie 2 was very Airplane-y. So, yeah. But I do appreciate, like, it was, the movie was funnier. Like, I didn't really laugh out loud, but from what I saw, I thought it was funnier than anything, like a lot of movies I've seen in a long time. A lot of anything, like, probably the funniest thing I've seen like, in the last decade was Eastbound and Down, and I think that show's been done for over 10 years. So it was an effort, but you can kind of tell that you know, there have been worse reboots, definitely a lot of them. So, but as a big Police Squad fan, I can't be like, oh, watch this. Instead, I just say, watch this one joke. It's just like, okay. Come on, we're almost done. This is like Girls Frontline 2 right now. I just want to rapido out of it. Oh, it's the chick with the screwed up arm. Hold on. Oh, they didn't fix it. Did a human draw this chick? I can't look at her. If anybody wants to watch the story, like, pause it every second, so I can't. I'm going to go back into a rant, and I already have that video on my channel. Okay, what's going wrong with here? Let's see if we can spot anything funny. I don't know. Wasn't open long enough. So I'm trying to think of like, so for like classic police squad gags, right? And the second Naked Gun movie, there's a part where O.J. Simpson is tasked with helping them out in the climax of the movie. So he picks up a little gun, then it goes back to him and he keeps adding stuff to the gun. And then like 5 minutes later, he's still adding stuff to the gun. Then finally, it's finished and it's artillery. It's weird stuff like that, right? It's like, when is he actually going to help? And then bam, he's got a like a World War II artillery cannon. It's like, what the hell? And it starts out this like little pistol. It's a tiny pistol, like a P90, not P90, PP7. A P90, of course, is not little. I mean, P90 is little for what it is, but it's you know, it's not a pistol. It's a machine pistol. All right, next. Come on. Oh, it's the Mad World cover. It's time to go back and replay Gears of War 1. This time as the Ultimate Edition, which probably works better than Reloaded. What a travesty that was. I knew it was going to be a travesty, but it really was a travesty. That it? All right, that was something. Everyone's like, "Why do you rush through it so quick?" Because reasons. Okay, let us hold on. Do I dare? Should I? Why? Okay, yeah, why not? Let's end with gambling. Just be fun. Just because it's fun. It's fun. It's fun. It makes you want to, you know, Charlie Rocket. But yeah, we didn't win nothing. All right. So yes, that'll be it for Girls Frontline 2 for tonight. A couple weeks, it looks like more will come out. I'm going to hop on over to Daggerfall here in a little bit. So Daggerfall Unity incoming. You have been warned. Adios.